Hi everyone, welcome to my world. I wanted to share with you today. People sometimes ask me, why do I do what I do? Why am I so passionate about mentoring people and using what I refer to as practical spirituality as a way to manage my life, myself? Well, it's been a very long personal road of self-discovery for me, of getting to know myself primarily, of learning methods, tips, tricks, things that I've discovered along the way. Some of them, well, a lot of them, I would say, I have read in books written by very informed teachers, people that most of you probably have heard of. I've read hundreds of books on a host of metaphysical subjects. I don't just follow one particular teacher. I like to get a very rounded view of, what are people's ideas, perceptions, thoughts, suggestions about dealing with different aspects of our life, particularly the areas that are emotionally challenging for us. And over time, I've come to realize that although in the past I used to think it was just me that went through these things, I really thought there was something very, very wrong with me, because I couldn't see the same behaviors in many of the people around me, if any. So I really thought there was something wrong with me, which added to the suffering that I created for myself. But I went on a journey of really wanting to get to know myself at a very deep level, not just superficial. And it really started because I'd had more than one encounter with the prospect of suicide. I came within a hair's breadth of suicide more than once. And the last time it happened, I just made a decision for myself that something drastic needed to change, and that the only way it was going to change was as if I was going to be willing to dive into all of those dark places that needed to be investigated inside of me. I needed to peel back the layers of a lifetime of conditioning and beliefs, that many of which turned out to be not true for me. I had simply adopted them based on my upbringing and things that people had said to me or shared with me over my lifetime, people that I respected. So I just accepted that what they were saying must be true. A lot of those things didn't do me any favors. Those beliefs have actually held me back in many ways and created a lot of unhappiness for myself that, had I known differently, maybe, I would have avoided going into those painful places. But it's not only that. I have first-hand experience of observing other people in dreadful, dreadful situations, life-threatening. I have been with more than one person at the moment of death. I've been with them as they've approached that moment of death. So I've been able to observe how they approached it, as well as what was going on inside of me throughout that process. I spent a good few years in the UK caring for people at end of life. So I've been able to observe just how unique we all are about dealing with what life throws at us. And because I'm at a place now in my own life where I feel more in control of myself than I ever have been before, I accept completely that I have no control over my external events, maybe a tiny amount, but that's only in relation to the choices that I make around those events, choosing how to respond rather than react, choosing how to show up in the world, identifying what makes me happy, what are the things that I really love doing, what are the things that cause my energy levels to just become depleted. I've learned an awful lot about myself and how I show up in the world, how I interact with people, and why. I've been able to identify the root causes of many of my behaviors. So, because I've been on this journey of personal discovery, I'm now in a position to observe other people and how they are managing throughout their own journeys. Many people who come to me either for tarot readings, looking for some guidance about what's going on and how to manage the process that they're in, and also the mentoring tools that I use are tools that I use in my own life. They are tools that I have experimented with, I've refined them, I've worked out which are most beneficial, and I bring all of this to the table in my mentoring sessions. I like to work with people over a 3-month period, so it's 3 sessions. And then if they feel they would like to carry on, maybe focusing on something specific, we can do that. Often the 3 sessions with homework in between, you don't get away with not having homework, can set people on the path to a much happier way of life. The insights that come through during the tarot readings that I do are not predictive. They don't predict what the future holds for you. I use tarot as a psychological tool to bring to the surface of your awareness things that you may not be very aware of. And then I show you how to deal with it. I work very closely with spirit. I'm an intuitive. So everything that comes through in the reading, I believe, is the person I'm reading for and their higher self are actually working together to bring those answers to conscious awareness. And I am literally just the one who interprets for the person what I'm seeing. That's all. I'm just a conduit. In all of the healing work that I've done over the years as Reiki Master teacher and various other modalities, I was taught right from the beginning, get your ego out of the frame because this is not about you. This is a sacred contract between the person you're working with and their own higher self. And that is the way that I approach all of my work, even the mentoring. It's a very intuitive process. I work with each person individually and I create a program based on what they need. So it's not a one-size-fits-all process. It's getting to know that person and understanding their pain and suffering. What do they need? And then once I've got a better idea of that, then I know I can formulate some sort of roadmap for them that they can take the first step in the direction that they would truly love to be going, creating a life that will bring them joy and meaning. And that has been my own process. So that is what I bring to the table and why. I hope that gives you some clarity and insight into me and my world. And I would love to work with any of you. If you feel that 1, 2, or 3 or more sessions with me, whether it's tarot or mentoring, would help you, please do contact me. You can find me on Instagram, on Facebook, and on my YouTube channel. And I have a variety of videos and inspirational posts that might just be helpful. Okay, so thank you for listening to me, and I look forward to hearing from you. Please feel free to comment. I always enjoy hearing from anybody who's been listening to my videos. So I wish you a beautiful day, and I send you blessings and love. Blessings and love.